easy fix. But I don't understand an edge on what's gonna be behind, which you're not gonna see. The edge sides of it, you know, I mean, that can, but, from the setback, you're 25 feet off the road. You must have some pretty good eyes if you pass by there and see a profile on a handrail, you know? I'm not
Okay.
being sarcastic, I'm just saying, those kind of details just seem, you know, arduous for no reason, you know? I
All right,
understand
thanks.
his story.
Thank you, appreciate it. Let's get, see if anybody in the audience has any comments before we make a motion on the case. All right, thank you. We have two people in the audience that want to make comments. Whoever wants to come up first. Thank you.
Jason Zuckerman, 1354 Villery. I'll be real quick. Just want to echo the thoughts and concerns Vaughn had. Look, you guys are going to make a decision tonight that's going to set a precedent, which is this commission going to allow the removal of historic wood siding off of historic structures to be replaced with hardy plank because it's easier to maintain in the future? That's going to be a precedent that's set tonight if y'all allow that. It's a big deal. We're seeing historic wood siding disappear out of Old Mandeville. It adds a lot to the character of these historic buildings. So I just wanted to state that, and I know there was some discussion about maybe only doing it on the sides or the back, but if you go look at even that photo that was up there, you don't see the building from the front. You see the side. There's more siding exposed on the sides than the front. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Y'all are setting a precedent tonight.
And just as a point of clarification, I just wanted to summarize what the owners were intending to do. There was no position on what they wanted to do or acceptance of it. I wanted to understand what they were proposing. Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Taken from the street. So
Look,
that you get an idea.
Ms. Bush said a very important word, which is precedent.
Precedent.
So, you know, again, I think we ought to hear from the commissioners, but a ruling overruling the Historic District Commission would set several precedents. One would be that a unanimous decision by the Historic District Commission can be just overruled in a 30-minute hearing in the council. And then the other would be that it would be setting a precedent that I believe the Historic District Commission was concerned about, which is that on any historic structure, you pretty much have to let anybody remove the siding if you allow a couple of people to remove historic siding off a historic structure. So precedent is a very important word when talking about what we're discussing tonight. But I still would like to hear from the commissioners.
Sure. Well, it's my time though, right?
All right, so that's how we'll move forward. Ms. Bartholomew, I'll start with you.
Before we
Oh,
get,
I'm sorry.
before
Oh,
we,
I'm sorry. Mr. Zuckerman, go right ahead. And then I don't know if Ms. McGuire had a comment too.
Yes.
So procedurally.
given the recent filing of a lawsuit with the 22nd Judicial District Court and a storm of social media commentary and criticism lodged against me by the appellant as well as others regarding my role in the appeal against me personally and against me professionally, I thought it prudent to consult the city attorney to determine whether recusal was appropriate. To be clear, my participation in the hearing in this matter is compliant with Louisiana Revised Statute 42-1120, and there are no grounds for mandatory recusal. Additionally, I want to make it very clear that any vote I cast during this proceeding is by no means in response to the pending lawsuit, factual allegations made therein, or the negative commentary circulated through social media by the appellant and others. I remain confident I can conduct myself in a fair and impartial manner, and accordingly, I will not be recusing myself. So I just wanted to explain to everybody why I wasn't recusing myself.
All right, Ms. McGuire.
And I need to explain why I am going to recuse myself. I recused myself at the last meeting because some personal projects were brought,